Hello world and welcome back to this tutorial, and in today's tutorial I'll be very quick, and what we are going to do is we are going to be adding some juice to our game actually. So what are juice in game development? Well, juice, think of juice those little extra effects that you add to your game that make your game feel more alive and more interactive. And juice are very important in games, so you should really add it to your games. So now we'll be going over some juice that we'll be adding. Well, first of all, we'll be adding some juice to the enemy actually. Okay, so first of all, we're going to create a sprite. So, and let's just leave it as it is. So let's make it 32 by 32. So we are going to create a little question mark. And seriously, if you want to mirror what we are doing, you can just click on this, and I believe I've explained that in the previous tutorial. I think that's okay. Okay, okay, now what we can do is we are going to export it in two different fashion, or maybe even not. So we can just create a new frame, and we're going to make this color red actually. So maybe we're going to add less brightness. We don't want it to be that bright. Okay, that looks good, and now we're going to export it. I just name it um question. Yeah, I think that's okay. Okay, now let's go back to the our game, and we're going to pass in the question, and also don't forget we are going to change the H frames animation to 2, and also we're going to first of all, let us go to the transform. We're going to resize this, and we're going to place it at the top. If you want to move it on the, let's say, the y-axis, you can click on control and it snaps it to the y-axis. So I think that's okay. Just leave it as this. Maybe scale it down a bit. Okay, also we are going to make it transparent. To do that, go under this visibility property. If you want to disable it, you can click on this, but we are going to uh, change the alpha mode. We are going to tune the alpha mode down a bit by clicking this modulate and just turning down the alpha a bit. maybe 180. Yeah, I think that's okay. Okay, I think that's good actually. So first of all, what we want to do is under the player bullet on the player scene, we want our target enemy um dot I'm looking at what we can call on it. We can easily create a variable of frame that we can change, but I want to get this sprite 2D directly from our target enemy. So I think let's try I don't want to do actually I actually don't want to do this okay, let us check this out actually. Frame two, wait, this is one. Okay, let us test it out. Okay, seriously. I think it's working. Let's targeting the okay, that doesn't work. Okay, I didn't get any error actually. So I'm targeting this, but it's not working actually. It's not working, guys. So I'm actually going to check where we are getting this target enemy. Let me just cut it a bit. So and I'll put it over here. And also over here where I was checking for if you can just add an else statement. Okay. Okay, so there is currently another error that I have to think about how to go about it. Okay, first of all, let us check it out. Okay, I think it is working. Okay, well, um kudos to our first juice, and we'll be adding more juice in the tutorial. But first of all, I think what we can do is we can add a lighting. So let's go back to our main scene, inside the node. Let's rename it. We're going to add a point light. So think of a point light as a light that starts from somewhere and just grows from there. So that's what a point light is, and we use it to add lighting effect to our game. And seriously, first of all, um let's go back to Libre Sprite again. Let's create a new 32 by 32, and let's use the circle tool. Let's make it is a little bit gray. Okay, I think this is okay. For the lighting, but this should be brighter than the rest. So let's check if they are symmetrical. Okay, Seriously, they are not symmetrical. So I can just say, first of all, turn this off. I can just copy this part and just delete everything. And I'll use the circle select over here. Okay, and I'm going to copy and paste this, and I'll wait on um I'll hit on Shift H to flip the image horizontally, and I'm going to just drag. Okay, it should be symmetrical now, and now let us go and paint it with what we want to paint it. So okay, now let us export it as let's name it light texture. So the white part is going to determine the area where the light gets more brighter, and this gray part is going to determine where the area gets lighter. So now we just pass this light texture over here, and it just spaces or hit on control. Seriously. Okay, now first of all, what we're going to do is we're going to position it so that it takes the full space available. And don't forget, what I'm doing when I'm resizing it, I'm pressing control to for the snapping. And so we've got our texture, and seriously, we want the scaling to be symmetrical actually. Yeah, something like that. If you don't want the uh, aspect ratio to be in locked, you can click on this. So this is locked and this is unlocked. So also in the energy, I can increase or decrease the energy of the light, and I want a very desaturated energy. So also I'm going to add a directional light, and seriously, I'll add canvas modulate over here and just set everything to a black. Okay, I think that's okay. Also over here, I'm going to enable the shadow, and let's give it something like this actually. So Let us check the game out. And seriously, the reason why we don't see the effect yet is because the effect of shadow is because we are not defining the area, and we do all of this in the later tutorial. And also, I'm thinking maybe there's really no need to use any light texture at all, so we can just use a gradient initially, since our texture is circular, and we are not really looking forward for this kind of light. So we'll be changing that in the next tutorial. So that's it for this tutorial actually.